Bear with us for a second, guys. We're having some technical difficulties. Intro song for the Nathan Markley Show has gone missing.
Hello and welcome to the Nathan Markley Show. And now your host, Nathan Markley.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to WQOI 88.3 FM. I am Nathan Markley, Rhode Island's tech geek, and this is the Nathan Markley Show. We're live in Bristol, Rhode Island at Roger Williams University. And for those of you who do not know about this show, the Nathan Markley Show is where I come on every Sunday for 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and talk to you about technology news, the world of tech, what's happening this past week, anything that you should know. And I also review some products if I have any that week. Or if you have questions, you can call in through our phone number. Phone lines are open at 401-254-3800. That's 401-254-3800. And you have any questions about any technology, laptop, desktop, you have cell phone, smartphone, smart car, pretty much anything with a chip in it, we could talk about it and we'll be able to answer your questions. So go ahead, give us a call at 254-3800. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. So we got a little late start today. I was setting everything up and then I couldn't find my intro. I didn't know where it went. I should mention, but then I found it. But I should mention that I have a website called thenathanmarkleyshow.com where you can go on and you can see all the show notes I talk about. Everything I talk about during the show will be in the show notes. I should rephrase that to that one. And also I record this show. Starting last week, if you listened to it last week, I said that I found a new way of recording my show that I can get everything I record via the live stream, which actually I should make sure it's up. Is the live stream up? Is it working? Yeah, looks like it's working, but it's not. Someone stopped the recording. Alright. I love it how people don't sign out of the email on this. Anyways. Alright. So, I'm going to stop that music. I should check that before. I forgot to stop the music. But good thing it's off. That'd be really interesting. Anyways, back to the show. Oh yeah, so I record the show. You can listen to it after the fact, or if you want to go back and listen to it, or you missed the show, you can always go back and listen to it. You can follow me on Twitter at Markley Show and Facebook. I am Facebook live streaming this right now, so you can see behind the scenes, interact with me with the comments, and that's facebook.com/the Nathan Markley Show. Alright, so get to the tech news, and then the second hour we'll play music. That's what I normally do. So even though it says 2 to 4 p.m., but the Nathan Markley Show, the first hour is always tech news, and then the second hour is always music, because I love playing music, I love listening to music, and it's great, it's awesome. Alright. So, not that much tech news for you this week, other than that well, you know what? I want to talk about this. I want to talk about... So yesterday, I noticed that Uber created this new app, a new service called UberEats. And it's a delivery service. So I tried it out yesterday. and it was pretty interesting. It was actually good, a good service. My food came really quickly. In normal time span, about half an hour it took them to get my food ready and go pick it up. I ordered it for Papa John's Pizza, and it was about 15, 20 minutes away from me, and it took about half an hour between them getting the prep of the food and go picking it up and coming to me, and so it's good service. And so I think Uber has something with Uber Eats and another service for the Uber drivers to take advantage of and getting extra money. And I actually thought about doing this yesterday, joining Uber Eats and seeing how it is to become an Uber driver. But I don't know. I have to think more about it with the Uber act that happened. So, but anyways, so Uber Eats, you open up the app, you log in with the Uber account. If you don't have one, you can create one, and it shows all the locations and businesses that are available in Uber Eats, that participate in Uber Eats, I should say. And McDonald's is actually one of them in my area. I live in the Providence area, so McDonald's is one of them. I haven't actually tried open up Uber Eats here on campus. Has anyone on campus used Uber Eats yet? App, let me know. Call in 254-3800. And how was your experience? Did they get here on time? I've been seeing a lot of tweets yesterday. I was looking on Twitter for an Uber Eats promo code, which I did find one. But people were saying that the food actually never got there, or they canceled it, or whatever. And of course, if you put a comment or help section or whatever, Uber kind of took care of that for you. So Uber's customer service are up at iffy right now, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But I mean, what tech company isn't like that, right? Yeah. So I went on. I decided to order pizza because I love pizza. So I hit Papa John's. They gave me the menu. I selected what kind of pizza I want, and I entered the promo code. And the one thing I did notice through Uber Eats is they charge a $5.99 for me, at least. I don't know if it's more money if you get different restaurants, but for them to make the call automatically. Is that calling in? No. For them to put the food in for you. So there's a $5.99 charge additional to your normal food and taxes, because it's tax on food for the restaurants. But other than that, it's not that bad. So it's kind of like having my own little personal delivery person, and it's always different people. One of the cool things I liked about it, I want to really mention, is when my delivery person picked up the order, it showed me who picked up the order, who the Uber driver was, and it's actually, because I used Google Maps, and it showed me where that Uber was, and so I could actually see in real time the Uber driver driving, and I can see it, so I can get up the stairs and outside enough time for them to meet. So I met the Uber driver delivery person way outside, even though I selected come to the door. But yeah, in the settings of the Uber Eats app, you can select if you want to come to the door or you meet them outside at their car and they hand you your food. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's interesting that I saw they could track, the Uber driver in real time and update it in real time, because it uses your GPS and they have the app open, and it's pretty cool. And I actually looking at the map, and it's they're right on my street, and as I got to the door, I saw the headlights coming up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I gave a great review, and also after the fact, when the Uber driver hits delivery completed in their app side, you can choose, give them a tip. So I gave them like a $4 tip, because it came pretty quickly, a normal pizza delivery person or whatever. So yeah, but I'm thinking about this now. Is this going to be a new way for pizza delivery people to use, instead of like Domino's or Papa John's or any other pizza place? hiring delivery people that just use Uber. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, Uber Eats is not that bad, and you can see the picture of who the person is driving and track real time, and yeah, give it a shot. Definitely download iOS and Android. But yeah, it's that. I guess that's my review for this week of it. It's Uber Eats, and that was a pretty interesting experience. I liked it. I'll probably use it again. And yeah, I do have what I'm gonna do is I have a promo code that you guys can get $10. $10 or $5 off? I don't remember. You guys get $10 off of your first meal, and I get $5 off if you use it. So I'll leave that in the show notes on the NathanMarkleyShow.com website. So if you want to use Uber Eats and you want to get $10 off your first order, the first time you use it, be sure to use the promo code. Go look it up in the show notes after today. I'll be like later tonight. It should be up there by tomorrow. But yeah. All right. What other tech news should we? Hold on. What is this? There will be a plug-in hybrid Jeep Wrangler in 2020. Interesting. Jeep Wrangler, the car most people are probably thinking of when you hear about a Jeep, will take a leap forward into the world of alternative powertrains in 2020 when it gets the plug-in hybrid future. Wrangler announced at the LA Auto Show this week alongside an eco diesel and standard gas version. Ooh. You know, I was thinking about buying a Jeep Wrangler soon, but maybe I'll wait 3 more years to get the, probably, I don't know, maybe I'll wait. And hybrid Jeep Wrangler. Huh. I really don't like hybrid. I like, electric. I don't know. There's not that much additional information out there yet regarding the plug-in Jeep, except that it could borrow from the hybrid version of the Chrysler Pacifica, which offers a fully electric range of 33 miles and overall efficiency rating of 32 miles per gallon. Maybe you could stick with electric drive for a commute and only dip into your gas reserves. Gas reserve. I guess that is, Nathan. True. Gas reserves when hitting the off-road trails for the weekend. This is definitely a bit of a departure from the tried and true Wrangler brand identity, but automakers are increasingly looking for places in lineup where use of EV and hybrid drivetrains makes sense from both the consumer and manufacturer's purpose. That's from TechCrunch. So that's pretty cool. I like that Wrangler is coming out with a hybrid car, a hybrid model. That'll be pretty interesting to see. And as TechCrunch pointed out, it will definitely be interesting. Probably use the hybrid electrical thing during your normal commute walk, and if you go off-roading, because you probably use more gas for more power to get up those cliffs and mountains you Wrangler drivers use. So you save money. I'm all for hybrid vehicles and electric cars. The only downside is if it's any water damage in an electric car, because it's all battery, it's pretty much totaled. I can't imagine all the Teslas out there in Houston, Texas, or whenever the big flood is, hurricane. Oh well, it's definitely we never really had experience with that since electric cars came out, of water damage and hurricanes and whatever. So that's definitely an experience Tesla probably thought about, but not really. Like, if it happens, we have to figure something out. So it's definitely a beta Tesla. It was a good thing I haven't bought a Tesla yet. Let all the other rich people try them out and have Tesla fix all the kinks and everything else. So when Tesla gets it right, like an actual right, that's a car, if you're all set, I'll buy it. Hey, you rich people, I'm using you as beta testers. That's a good way. One way to think about it. Let me put that link. I'm going to put that link in the show notes right now so I don't forget. But, yeah, so I'll leave that. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that Wrangler. I like Wranglers. I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee right now, and I like it. But I thought about getting an updated version. You know? Jeeps are pretty fun. I'm just looking for tech news right now, guys. Bitcoin. We could talk about Apple. Apparently this past weekend, yesterday, the 2nd of December. By the way, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I think I said that already last week. But Christmas is almost here, so finals is almost here. But anyways, yesterday, Apple had a problem that the notifications start working. I really don't know too much about it, but I saw it in my news feed. But they released iOS 11.2 with IT autocorrect fix, I.T autocorrect fix, faster wireless charging, and Apple Pay Cash. Does it say? Did it fix the notification? I guess something happened with December 2nd date that the notifications didn't work, or it didn't, I don't know. A Starbucks, did anyone, oh, here it is. After your device's clock passes 12:15 a.m. on December 2nd, apps with local notification crash your phone, workout and meditation apps, for instance. That's what it crashed, because it used 100% of the CPU, so I did a soft reset. And Apple may have rushed iOS 11.2 to fix the bug. You can probably expect a macOS, tvOS, and watchOS update next week. Oh, great. Speaking of macOS update, did you hear about the if you upgraded to macOS High Sierra? I have it right now. I didn't realize it until it just came up, but it broke the update for macOS High Sierra broke the administrator thing and opened up the administrator, so you can log into someone's computer without a password. I'm like, Apple, how did you break that one, Apple? That's a security thing, and I think they fixed it, and then they fixed that update. And then that update broke something else in it. I'm like, Apple, what the hell is going on up there in California? You are smoking a little too much weed? I mean, seriously, Apple. I mean, I love you and all. I mean, I switched from Windows to a Mac, but stop breaking my MacBook. I mean, I spent a lot of money to get this MacBook so I don't have to deal with Windows, and I can run faster and do a lot more cool things, especially from a technology standpoint, but don't break it. An update's not supposed to break it. Have you learned anything from Windows? But yeah, so hopefully you keep updating your Mac OS. I didn't, I think when I updated to Mac OS High Sierra, it was about a few weeks after it came out, and then I updated it, and then once I updated it, another update came out that said it fixed it, and then I noticed the broke mine. I don't remember, what did it break? Let me do a quick Google search. macOS High Sierra update issues. Fix, yeah, okay, so Apple released for Mac rumors, which was 10.13.1, access to the root super user account with blank password on any Mac OS. Oh no, that's what Mac. When did High Sierra come out? High Sierra came out in September, and I updated it beginning in November. And then the 29th, they released a security update, which I did, and that's when the root password came out. That you don't need a password to access root, which is a very big security thing. And then they fixed that one, and I think something else happened that broke something else that I noticed. And then Apple would quickly push out another update. So the Crucial bug was gaining attention after it was tweeted by a developer. Let's see, that's anyone gaining most permissions by simply entering their username root in a blank password system preferences user groups. Right. So if I do root, no, so yeah, they fixed that, and but I thought they did something else when they fixed it. Did it? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I was thinking something else that happened. You know what? I know what I can do. I can go look at my updates. Security is recommended to all users to fix its security. For more information, let's go right to Apple support. Alright. Apple update security update focus. So we get the latest for Apple's update TV Mac OS. Later version determine on how update. I'm just looking at it because I thought it was something else. I thought there was something else that Apple did. I guess it didn't. I guess I was thinking so. Oh well. Oh, because I can't find it now. Man, I sort of kept saved a link of what it was. Anyways, I'm going to leave this link to the support page of all the Apple security updates. And you can look at it. Because it also has the iOS 11.2 update and details about that. I didn't realize that Apple kept all this stuff. That's pretty interesting. Anyways, alright, enough of that. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Apple's been having some trouble. Elon Musk. Let's talk about Elon Musk, shall we? Elon Musk is well, I forgot to share my video. I'm all over the place today. But yeah, Elon Musk is gonna be sending his personal Tesla up to Mars. soon. What does it say? Yeah. So is it the Tesla Roadster? Yeah. So Mars orbit. So you know that Elon Musk is Tesla created SpaceX Falcon Heavy. It's the most powerful reusable rocket to date. It's all set to have a spectacular first launch that will include Elon Musk's very own Tesla says tech ones. Tesla tweeted out Tesla. Nope. Elon Musk tweeted out Friday that Falcon Heavy to launch next month from Apollo 11 pad at the Cape. Oh, maybe we should go down there to watch that. We live right near the Cape. That would be pretty cool to vlog. We'll have double thrust to next largest rocket, guaranteed to be exciting one way or another. Payload will be my midnight Chevy Tesla Roadster playing space oddity. Destination is Mars orbit. Will be in deep space for 1 billion years or so if it doesn't blow up on ascent. That is pretty cool. Elon Musk. How can I get to put something in Mars orbit? I want to go watch this. I need to find out how to go down there and watch this. I want a Tesla Roadster too. What? BoeingCompany.com. The BoeingCompany.com. Vocal strap, one size fits all. What? Every 5,000 buyer of our Bowling hat will get a free hat signed by the delivery guy. What? I want a hat. What the hell is the Boeing Company? The Boeing Company. Tesla created a company called the Boeing Company. Let's go engineer. Software engineer. C++ embedded Linux. CAN bus. C++ embedded Linux. Oh, I know this. Maybe I'll become a software engineer. So, what is the Boeing Company? To solve the problem of the soul-destroying traffic, roads must go 3D. Okay. Which means either flying cars or tunnels. Flying tunnels? Or tunnels like 3D? Oh! Unlike flying cars, tunnels are weatherproof. Out of sight, it won't fall on your head. Huh? A large network of tunnels many levels deep would fix congestion in any city. No matter how large it grows, just keep adding levels. The key to making this work is increasing tunnel speed and dropping cost by a factor of 10 or more. This is the goal of the Boeing Company. Fast to dig, low-cost tunnels would also make Hyperloop adoption visible and enable rapid transit access to densely populated regions, enabling travel from New York City to Washington D.C. in less than 30 minutes. Wait, what? Hold on. on. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. So, this is interesting. Why tunnels? Traffic transportation corridors, like the buildings that feed into them, must expand into 3 dimensions. One option is to go up with flying cars. However, flying cars have issues with weather, noise, and generally increase anxiety levels of those below them. The other option is to go down and build tunnels. 3D. So down. Okay. The benefits are there are no particular limit to how many layers of tunnels can be built, so any level of traffic can be addressed. Yeah, there is. You can only go so far, then you reach the Earth's core. Okay. Tunnels are weatherproof. Maybe. Tunnel construction and operation are silent and invisible to anyone on surface. Tunnels don't divide communities with lanes and barriers. Do you have... Currently, tunnels are really expensive to dig, with some projects costing as $1 billion per mile. Wow. In order for a tunnel network to be visible, tunnel costs must be reduced by a factor of 10 or more. How can you reduce the cost of tunneling? First, reduce the tunnel diameter. It's a small tunnel. Okay. The current standard for a one-lane tunnel is approximately 28 feet. By placing vehicles on a stabilized electric skate, the diameter can be reduced by less than 14 feet. Reducing the diameter in half reduces tunneling costs by 3 to 4 times. Second, increase the speed of the tunnel boring machine, TBM. TBMs are super slow. Yeah, that's for sure. A snail is efficiently 14 times faster than a soft soil TBM. Our goal is to defeat the snail in a race. Ways to increase TBM speed. Increase TBM power. Constantly tunnel. When building a tunnel, common soft machine tunnels for 50% of the time and erect the tunnel support structures. The other 50%, there's efficiency increasing. Automate the TBM. Go electric. What about earthquakes? Tunnels, when designed properly, are known to be one of the safest places to be during an earthquake. From a structural safety standpoint, the tunnels moves uniformly with the ground inconsistent to surface structures. Additionally, a large amount of earthquake damage is caused by falling debris, which does not apply inside tunnels. Some examples: LA subway tunnels, no damage to tunnels, which interesting. Loop is a high-speed underground public transportation system in which passengers are transported on anomalous electric skates traveling 125 to 150 miles per hour. Electric skates would carry between 8 to 16 passengers, mass transit, or a single passenger vehicle. What's a Hyperloop? Hyperloop is an ultra-high-speed underground public transportation system in which passengers are transported on anomalous electric pods traveling 600 plus miles per hour in a pressurized cabin. Similar to Loop, Hyperloop pods will transport between 8 to 16 passengers on a single passenger vehicle. A loop and a Hyperloop are similar, with the major difference being that Hyperloop draws a vacuum inside the tube to eliminate air friction. Loop is used for shorter routes when there is no technical need to eliminate air friction. How is this different from a subway? The electric skates are faster than the conventional subway carts and are automated vehicles. Most importantly, Loop is an express public transit system through the use of main artery, the side tunnels, entry-exit. Passengers travel directly to their final destination without stopping. Therefore, unlike trains, the skate's average speed is very close to the maximum speed. And with no immediate stopping, there is no particular upper limit to the number of stations along the alignment, and the stations can be built as small as a single parking space. So what's an electric skate? It's a platform on wheels propelled by multiple electric motors. As discussed above, the electric skate allows the large reduction of a tunnel diameter in addition to increased safety, increased speed, multiple payloads, and limited hazards emissions. Interesting. I like this. This is very interesting. There's a map. Open up the map. Los Angeles Tunnel Alignment. West LA, Cleaver City. So will this actually... Oh, what is this? Gold dot? The hell's a gold dot? Oh, that's the tunnel? Huh. This is interesting. Maybe I should go work for them. Oh, there's a video. Let me put the extension back in, and we can listen to the video. Well, I can watch it. You guys will listen to it because we're on the radio. But yeah. There's no sound? Oh.
Ramping up the speed, Steve. Here we go.
So that's the bombing machine. Tesla. Going on some kind of platform. Oh! Just went underground. That's so cool. The Tesla went underground. Oh, sweet! How goes underground? my board. Let's get 24 miles per hour. Oh! That is so cool! I want one. That is awesome. I'll leave a link to that video. That was so cool. So what it did was the car drove up onto this platform, the pod, and dropped underneath the ground automatically, and then it just went off to itself into went over the tunnel to the destination, and they came back up and it drove off, and another car just went back on. On the side of the road. I'll leave a link to this video in the show notes so you can watch it. That is so cool. Excuse me. It's a car elevator. I'll leave a link to the Boring Company. Boring Company. That will definitely fix the highways. Yep. Oh, Elon Musk, you got me here. I need to start. I think I need to start. I think maybe I should contact them. Maybe we could do something. I don't know, guys. This is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. A hat. So how much is the hat? So let's go back to the hat. $20. Can I? If I get the hat, I want to make sure. So if I buy the hat, they will sign it. Oh, here's a picture of that pod that fits like 8 to 16 people. It's big enough to fit a bike too. I like it. Well, Elon Musk and Boring Company, if you can get this working, this is definitely be a new technology, a new era for us. $100,000. How many? Yeah, I have one of those. The unified. Anyways, all right. Let's go back to this. What else did we talk about? Elon Musk. I'll put this in the tech notes. So what did we talk about so far? We talked about plug-in hybrid Jeep Wrangler coming 2020. Apple releases iOS 11.2 with autocorrect fix and the notifications in December 2nd that really stop the phones and a soft reset. Apple fixes the root password bug security update on Mac OS that in High Sierra it made so you can go do the root and with no password access, administrator access. And Elon Musk is putting his personal Tesla in Mars orbit next month. The Boring Company and that information what it is. And it's almost time to end the video. So, we also talk about UberEats too. Can't forget about UberEats. I'll leave a link to UberEats too, and my and my promo code. Oh, you don't need the app. You can use UberEats on the web too. It looks like. Pricing. Really? Well, I will leave a link to ubereats.com/Providence if you want to. No, I don't want to do that. If you want to check that out. But yeah, like that. But I think we talked about a lot. But for today, I didn't really know what to talk about today. And then I just look at tech ones, and other technology stuff. Really found out a lot of stuff. But as always, this is the Nathan Markley Show on WQOI 88.3 FM, Roger Williams University of Bristol, Rhode Island. I am Nathan Markley, Rhode Island's tech geek. You can call in 254-4... I messed that up. 401-254-3800. That's 401-254-3800. Give us a call if you want to talk about anything we talked about, comment anything, or if you have any IT, technology, help desk, I don't know, any questions that you need to be answered. I know it's holiday season, so you're looking to buy a technology gift, TV, laptop, smartphone, anything. Have problems with your ISP, internet, give us a call. If you're looking for a great holiday gift, you don't know what to get that one person, I could probably help. But yeah, so as always, I'm live streaming this on Facebook, facebook.com/The Nathan Markley Show, Twitter @Markley Show, and go check out the NathanMarkleyShow.com website for all the links I talked about in the show notes, and you can listen to this show after the fact in audio recording, or anywhere you can listen to a podcast. And I thank WQOI for letting me do the Nathan Markley Show on the radio, and thank Roger Williams University for hosting WQOI 88.3 FM. I really appreciate it, and it's having fun. I'm having fun. Hope you guys have fun and learn something today. This afternoon, Sunday, on the Nathan Markley Show. With that said, that would do it for this hour of the Nathan Markley Show and this episode of the Nathan Markley Show. So, until next week, which, by the way, next week is the last week for my show because it's the last week of classes, really. So next week, the 10th, is the last day, so be sure to tune in. I'll do something a little fun, I think. I always do. And yeah. Till then, peace, good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye, guys. Alright, guys, so that was this episode of the Nathan Markley Show. Thank you all for this. Alright, guys, so that would do it for this episode of the Nathan Markley Show. Thank you all for listening. You can listen to the Nathan Markley Show on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, the RSS feed on the website, or you can listen on the website, or you can also listen to it on Facebook and Twitter. There's a link. Every time we release a new episode, we share it on Facebook and Twitter. So be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook.com/The Nathan Markley Show. And Twitter is @Markley Show. Also, if you want to get in contact with me, go to the NathanMarkleyShow.com website and click on the contact link. Gives you a page, a contact form. So you can contact me there. And for everything we talked about during today's episode of The Nathan Markley Show, I'll link to the show notes, which is a wiki now, will be below in the description. So be sure to check that out. And you can see all the other show notes and see how you can support the podcast or listen to it and everything else I talked about. Yeah. So I guess till next week. Peace, good night, and don't the bed bugs bite. Bye, guys.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to, are you? Kids, work.